Hi, my name's Doug Sands. I'm a community project assistant here at Groundwork, Yorkshire. I started in January 2022 as a Kickstarter. I've been really enjoying working here. So the York Towns Fund project, we at Groundwork are working with City of York Council to deliver a detailed plan of new feasible tree planting opportunities within York. This includes streets within the city, residential areas, within school grounds as well, and kind of in the surrounding parish areas as well. So the York tree planting project will lead to a range of benefits, both environmental and social, and also public health benefits as well. So from an environmental perspective, tree planting leads to an increase in carbon capture from the atmosphere. And by reducing the level of carbon in the atmosphere, the greenhouse effect is reduced, and it can lead to a reduction in climate change, or it can help to do so. Tree planting can also help to absorb other harmful gases in the atmosphere from pollutants such as nitrous oxide, and this can obviously have a really positive impact on public health by reducing people's exposure to these sorts of pollutants. There are also, social benefits as well. People often experience an increased quality of life when their kind of environment in residential areas or schools is improved by tree planting. So I've been learning lots of new skills as part of this new role here at Groundwork Yorkshire. I've been building on skills which I already possessed, such as my communication skills, planning and time management, things which are really transferable for me as a young person, just starting out my career. I'm also going to be receiving some more specific and specialist training, including GIS mapping training. Well, landscape architecture is something which I hadn't experienced much of before working here, and it was quite an eye-opener to see that how green it really can be. People think of things like urban planning, which obviously landscape architects are involved with, and sometimes they just think, big grey cityscapes. But actually, these days that's really not true, and there are targets that have to be met for kind of biodiversity and new developments and things like that. And landscape architects play a massive role in the planning and delivery of environments which are green and have trees and vegetation included in them, both in urban environments and other places as well. So another brilliant project here at Groundwork Yorkshire, which I've been lucky to be involved in, is the Food Cupboard project, which is run by our Brilliant Communities team. So the Food Cupboard project is based on an allotment plot here in Leeds, and we go down to the allotment every week, or multiple times a week actually, alongside participants who are wanting to overcome their own challenges and increase their employability. And we grow food and other things down the allotment, which is then kind of used for people who need it in the local community. And I think this project is kind of multifaceted, and it has a range of benefits. Obviously, it's got social benefits for the participants, but it also has environmental benefits, because it's increasing awareness and education around sustainable local food production, which is something which is really important environmentally. I think personally that humanity is going to have to move a lot more towards local food production if we are going to tackle climate change going forwards in the future. So that's another really brilliant project which I really believe in. So I think green jobs for young people are particularly important today. And green jobs are the future, essentially. If we're going to successfully reduce the effects of climate change and try and tackle it robustly, then future generations of young people coming through must have access to green jobs.